Hello and welcome to this episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. My name is John Gerdebed. I am the GM for this campaign. We rejoin the action after the group have been given the deeds to Trollskull Manor. They go and explore the new neighbours. You head into Steam and Steel and it is a very hot. You instantly walk inside and you just walk into the wall of heat as you enter and you just hear clang, clang.
Hello?
And a red-skinned genasi pulls off a mask and looks over at you as he sort of stops hammering his hammer. Hello.
Hello there. We've just not long moved in.
Fire elemental.
My name is Embrick. My friends call me Embrick. Arvi! He shouts over his shoulder. And a pale green-skinned genasi walks in.
Elemental?
And puts his hands out, and just a stream of water blows over the metal that Embrick was working on.
Water genasi.
And it steams. And Embrick just sort of looks at it, takes it in, sets it to the side for the moment. Yes, how can I assist you?
Well, we're just basically, we just not moved in, and so we're just basically, looking around the street for a while. Just meeting the new neighbours and all.
Embrick just sort of looks at you for a moment and... Ah, yes, well... Hello, I'm really rather busy. I'll,
No, that's quite fine.
leave you with Arvi. And he goes out the back. And Arvi looks slightly embarrassed. I'm sorry, you'll have to take my apologies for him. He's a bit hot-headed.
It's alright, yes.
Good pan. I like it.
Yes.
It is literal with some you'll have to excuse my husband. Yes.
That's it.
We do,
Are they both?
they are both male.
Yeah!
Should have made
Wait! Have I met them before?
Yes, Kaelin.
Ah, yeah!
Kaelin and
I didn't remember the genasi though. I completely forgotten their name.
Kaelin and Fenthwick suddenly and recall that these are the people that are fixing the airship for you at the moment.
Are they still fixing it?
No, they've done fixing it by now, by about a year and a half.
Oh my gosh, and we still haven't brought back our ship.
Well, someone has.
What?
Never mind, anyway, Embrick and Bitch.
John,
Moving
what
swiftly on.
Then we take the airship. I knew it.
You're talking to the lovely Avi. Come on, you're sitting there. You just watch.
My name is Arvi.
It's nice to meet you, Avi. I'm Lord Reginald Roseridge.
Excellent.
I'm Gimbal.
I am a member of the splendid order of armourers, locksmiths, and finesmiths, and my husband, Embrick, is a member, or we are both members, of the most careful order of skilled smiths and metal forgers. So if you have any metalwork requirements, we are most definitely the closest blacksmiths you'll find.
What about glasswork?
Glasswork is a little bit outside of our realm of expertise. I suppose there's in theory nothing to stop us, but We don't really work a lot with glass, I'm afraid.
Oh well, that's worth the question.
You might check with the, what's his name? Raishal, further down the street. Raishal the page turner, he might know a glass worker.
First thing I thought he said right, Sean, my heart skipped a bit like, oh gosh. That's where she's been hiding.
Or Fala at Corellan's Crown. They might know something.
Well, at least we've got some names there for you, Gimble.
Yeah, page turner sounds more down my alley.
He is on a different street, Jeff.
Well, at least for
Oh, I see what he means.
you, Reggie, if you need to get your sword fixed or something, at least they can do some work.
Actually, I do need a better leg, I would say. Looking down at my rusty old golden leg.
You had a leg missing?
Have you not noticed my leg? That one of them is not the same color as my armor, and it's pretty much out there, kind of thing. Like his, like you see that on his normal clothing, when he's wearing his trousers and all that. You see that one of them is basically boots, but the other one is like.
Arvi looks down
metal.
at your metallic leg and just sort of... that is fabulous work. It's... It does need a little bit of upkeep, clearly, but...
It was very good use for during the winter.
Yes.
Mostly from Icewind, so I had to really.
It, I could certainly do some work to clean it up, or make you a new model if that would be to your preference. We can talk about it another time, I'm sure.
Of course, yes. I mean, I can easily detach it, and he basically hops a little bit, detaches his leg, and just holds it up, like.
He
Yes.
looks at it. This is, yes, fabulous work. You say you got it done in Icewind Dale?
Yes. I was born and raised there, so I really am not from this place.
I mean, I suppose that would explain why you lost a leg. Frontier
A lot
land
of
like that.
I can't remember how it happened, but I kind of.
I mean, I suppose small graces like that are to be appreciated. Come back to me when you have the time, and we'll have a look at it for you.
Reggie then the leg back on.
Takes you a couple of minutes to sort of reattach, and
I wouldn't say a couple of minutes. I would take like a few seconds.
No, it takes minutes.
no, yeah, takes time to get it all reattached and properly secured. Okay, Gimbal.
He sinks off. Wait, come back. Get away. Don't leave me.
You head down the street and find at the opposite end of Trollskull Alley a bookstore with a charming sign of a gold dragon curled around a treasure hoard of books and scrolls.
Did you say dragon?
I did say dragon. And underneath the sign,
Like dragons.
it reads Bookworm's Treasure.
I'm coming with you. Cause dragon.
I snigger at the pun and poke my head inside.
For anybody, just to make sure that you got the spelling correct there. You find a shop decorated with beautiful hard wood and the earthy scent of old books. It's a 3-story building, and sort of in the middle of the of the upper 2 floors, it's kind of like cut out like a balcony, and you can just see all the books piled up on pretty much every surface. And you see, in one corner there's a shelf stacked with Volo's Guide to Waterdeep, Volo's Guide to Monsters, Volo's Guide to Spirits, all sort of gathering dust. You can see in another corner, sort of set up on a little table, a pile of books that claim to be signed by the author, copies of Curse of Some Vampire Dude, as written by Creed the Tiefling.
Oh my god, I need that. I need that book.
And then set up in another corner, written in a fine silvery text down the spine of the book, Luna's Guide to Unicorns.
Oh my gosh.
By Mordekainen's shiny bald head.
And as you enter the shop, a short dragonborn with golden scales looks over from the upper floor. Hello?
Hi.
Well, I followed you, so...
And he just sort of works his way downstairs. Hello.
What was it, about afternoon-ish?
Yeah, sort of middle of the afternoon by this point, about 2:30.
Oh, afternoon. So, my name is Gimble. Young wizard alumni from Candlekeep.
Excellent.
Ah,
And
I
I'm
want
Lord
to
Rose.
stay here forever.
And I'm Lord Reginald. How do you?
I do quite well, Master Goliath. My name is Raishal the Page Turner.
Extraordinary name.
I am a member of the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors, and I assume that you, my fine friend Gimble, either already are or soon will be joining our Watchful Order.
Maybe. I don't really get on well with people.
It is advised that wizards and powerful spellcasters within the city register with the order.
I suppose I should get on that then. Although I'm not a powerful spellcaster.
Would that cast for paladin?
No, we paladins are welcome to sign up with the Watchful Order, but it is not as required. We tend to oversee arcane spellcasters, bards, wizards, sorcerers. It tends to be that paladins and clerics of the more divine nature are overseen by their church or temple.
I see.
But as we are an order that, should the time require it, should Waterdeep require protection, we act, then paladins would be most welcome to join. Is there anything I can assist you with?
Well, yes, I'm hoping to purchase some more spells from my repertoire.
Excellent, excellent. I'm sure I can assist you with that. What in particular would you be looking for?
To be perfectly honest, I wasn't expecting to get this far with searching for spells.
Was there anything in particular?
Ah. I'll get back to you on that one.
Well, we are here and we are open, Monday to, daily. We don't name the days in Waterdeep, you see, but we are open daily. That would be 5 silver, Lord Reginald.
This book?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just curious about this one.
It is a gripping, rip-roaring adventure in the dark lands of Barovia. About a tiefling and his wife, a human, and their band of merry adventurers who get tricked.
There are some other people, I don't know.
A dragonborn, a human, an orc, and
Half orc.
the book is unclear. They all got tricked into going to the dark land of Barovia and had to deal with a cursed vampire. It is supposedly a true tale, and I mean, I know the author, so...
You do?
Yeah. Creed is a fine tiefling and friend to the city.
So he's from Waterdeep then?
He's visited a few times.
See. Well, I would like to take this, and maybe this book, and he picks up Fall Guide to...
Sorry, Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Yes.
I don't remember how much that one costs in the game. One moment.
£35 or your regional equivalent.
I know that technically you can buy it in Tomb of Annihilation.
Is there an Amazon Prime option?
I mean, I got it on because I had to get the bits and bobs for an all, and also because you can get fur box, I had to get it. The character sheets.
The hardcover edition of Volo's Guide to Monsters will set you back 50 gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So that's 50 gold and 5 silver.
Okay, gotta do my maths. Let me do my... And how many silver was it again?
5. You ask for those spells, Gimbal.
Yes, if he's got them around as a scroll or something.
He has a small selection of spell books.
Even
And
better.
will allow you to copy Magic Missile and Find Familiar for 25 gold pieces each.
Done.
It will take you the amount of time it would take you to copy those, which I believe is a couple of hours each.
Probably 1 hour per level, I think.
And there we go. I have.
And here's the best bit. Evocation Savant for Magic Missile takes half the time.
There you go. So it takes you about an hour and a half to copy those.
Oh yeah, everyone else can do their own thing.
Gimbal
is
sort
like
of shoos
head
you
deep
out,
in that, like,
and you and Raishal look over the books. do you guys, the rest of you guys that aren't currently looking through the books, want to go to the other venues upon this street?
Sure.
I don't see why not.
At least it's Sescraft, will be. I don't know anyone else will, but...
Seskarath and Lord Reginald, at the very least. Probably Nuri as well. Underscum is sorting out his room.
I think at this time we should find like do they count? Do they do DIY stores in this area and like DIY areas?
You can probably pick up some equipment from the Bent Nail.
Yeah. We definitely need to go there actually to help sort out the manor.
This building, opposite your manor house, is a large 3-story townhouse, the 3rd floor of which has been converted into a greenhouse. The translucent glass windows, through them you can see a rainbow of flowers blossoming inside.
How divine.
The sign above the door reads Corellan's Crown.
Goes in.
I'm gonna bear a big.
There's a ding 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 as you enter the room. And a wood elf with long braided hair greets you. Hello, my name is Fala.
Fuller.
Fala, F-A-L-A. Fala la Fla.
I'll be doing that one. Just starts looking around.
Is there anything in particular that you are looking for?
Me and my companions have moved into Trollskull Manor.
Fabulous. New neighbours. Will you be looking to reopen the establishment?
I believe that is possibly the intent, but I believe there was some confusion as to whether a tavern would be required.
I mean, we don't really have much in the way of that sort of establishment in the general vicinity.
So there is an opening.
I myself am a member of... I am a herbalist and member of the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians.
Herbalist. Guild member.
Is there anything that catches your attention?
Just looks around. I'm presuming it's just like lots of herbs and dried plants.
Yeah, you can see a small cabinet besides Fala behind the counter with a lock on it with small vials in it.
Looks at the cabinet with the small vials.
Ah, yes, I keep some potions on hand. Was there anything...
Potions.
Well, we have this one. Will allow you to make... should animals wish to harm you, this one will convince them to stop. Or at least aid you in convincing them otherwise. This one will assist you should you need to scale a wall or building of some description. These two, and she points to a pair of they point to a pair of red potions. These two will help to heal your wounds, and this last one here will assist you should you need to swim underwater for an extended period of time.
How much are the healing ones?
This one does slightly less. It is 50 gold pieces. This one is a slightly better quality of ingredient and will set you back 250 gold.
And the climbing one?
That will set you back 50 gold pieces per application.
How much, sorry?
50.
50. So we've got 50 for climby. What was the lesser one again?
50 for potion of healing.
50 for a regular potion and
250 for a potion of greater healing.
That would be useful. I do have second wind as fire anyway, so.
I do tend to keep them in stock, so you don't need to buy them now if you...
I'll take the climbing one.
I have 6 of them in stock at the moment. Just the one?
Just the one.
She pulls they pull out a key and open the locked cabinet and hand you the potion of climbing, and then lock the cabinet again and take 50 gold.
Potion of climbing. Zoop.
Reggie, you have gone into Corellan's Crown, a herbalist and potion seller.
Saskrath has already bought a potion.
You have met with Fala Lafleur, a wood elf with long braided hair. Thank you, Goliath. I have worked hard on it. Thank you, Reginald. My name is Falar.
Call me Reginald. Fine, Reggie.
Were there anything else that you require, Reginald? I am sure that I can show you some things in terms of gardening. I have quite an extensive greenhouse upstairs. Why do you call me my dear?
How dare you call me one thing I despise more than anything.
I am neither male nor female. I prefer to either be addressed as Falar or as they. If that is okay with you, Reginald. It is no worry. Such as Corellin Letharn, the elven god, I am neither male nor female. You have met all of the neighbours on Trollskull Alley at this point? Have you met Vincent yet?
Where is Vincent?
He's, and they point slightly down the street.
Please say his last name's Valentine.
To this building.
We have not.
He is an interesting man.
Skarath is going to turn on his heel and just walk out. No, please or thank you for the potion or anything. Just walks out and is walking straight to his house.
Your friend is an interesting lizard.
He's seen everyone else just going to these shops and talking to everyone, and he's thinking, well, I guess I'm supposed to meet everyone.
The building itself, as you approach Seskarath, is unremarkable.
You got like signage or anything on it?
There is a black and orange sign over the door featuring a cat's eye.
I'm going to enter the strange building with a cat's eye.
The door is locked.
Knocks on the door. As he has seen people do that too.
A small slit in it slides open.
What do you want?
Yes. And a puff.
The Wizard of Oz, but I know how.
A puff of smoke just comes out the window.
Of the strings.
Yes.
I've been told to come and see you.
The door, the little slit in the door, and you can hear on the other side of several locks unlocking.
A security-conscious individual. Okay.
The door swings open.
And I see...
Inside is a regal apartment dimly lit by flickering oil lamps. Behind the door, and he shuts it behind you as you enter,
Yep.
is a slim man in a sharp suit with a slim pipe. Hello. Puffs on the pipe and blows out a...
Greetings.
How can I help you? You have been sent to meet me.
We have moved into Trollskull Manor.
Ah, fabulous. He goes over to a desk in the corner of the room and pulls out a small file of paper. And, what might I say? What are your names?
I am Seskarath.
Yes, and you have moved in alone, or?
We have been given the property as payment for a service we provided.
Fabulous. A most unusual payment.
Apparently they didn't... The person who offered us the job did not have the means to pay us.
Well, I mean, a manor house is a fine way of getting out of a debt. I've never quite had the,
I just realised that he's asking for your guy's name.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
I've never had to be paid in a tavern.
Oh, he's heard your names properly. He doesn't care. He's named you.
You say you and a number of companions moved in. What?
Yes.
What are they called?
We have the large one that likes to hold people. He is called Harry.
Harry.
There is another large one with pink hair. He's called Big.
Big.
A small one who does magic. He's called Magic.
A sensible moniker.
And another small one who also does magic, but different. She's called White.
Okay. I feel that maybe you aren't the person to get names from.
I'm gonna say.
Or you have an interesting group of friends. Either way, I'm fascinated to meet you.
As I go about, can I roll a perception to see where he's gone off to?
You would have seen where he was pointed.
And we're just gonna follow that where he's been pointed.
You see a door with a sign over it with just a orange and black cat's eye.
Huh. I go over there. Deathgrath, are you there?
Seskarath, you can hear shouting outside.
You heard the big.
Just go to the guy's door and opens the door. Yes.
What are you doing?
The person told me to come and see this band.
A man in a sharp suit and smoking a pipe looks around Seskarath on the edge of the door and just looks at you, Reginald, and says, "Are you hairy or big?"
I think big.
This is Big.
Nah, big.
Are you actually called Big, or...
No. My name is Lord Reginald Roosebridge. Nice to meet you.
He just you can see he's got like a sheet of paper, and he just writes down next to Big, Lord Reginald Rosebridge. Reginald, could you possibly aid me in deciphering the rest of your companions? I have a Hairy, a Magic, and a White. Would you happen to know their, I assume, real names?
I'm assuming I heard it a lot of time and know where it was pointed, right?
I don't know, did you?
Sean,
he's not known these people for very long. He's not had need to talk to them much.
Well, the hairy one. I believe there might be Underscum. He's a bugbear.
one moment.
I shaved one actually. So.
Okay, no, he doesn't understand. Oh, interesting name. A bugbear.
He's actually quite
fascinating. Well, I mean, you know, we don't question these things.
The magic one that Seskarath has mentioned, I believe that would be Gimbal. He's a halfling. Is that halfling? Gnome wizard. He's a gnome wizard.
Fascinating.
Well, I believe as a. He does do a lot of magic.
Well, I mean, a wizard does tend to do that, yes.
And White, would be Nuri. She's also a gnome. She has white hair.
Yep, I do indeed.
Fascinating.
That's my whole point.
By the way, she's called White.
I mean, your friend does have a rather straightforward way of...
Might I ask, who are you exactly? I forgot the person. I forgot the name.
I forgot because I don't care.
I just don't have really good memory. I tend to forget it. I keep constantly forgetting the person were hired from.
My name is Vincent Trench.
Ah, yes, it's Vincent Trench.
I am by profession a detective and the owner of the Tiger's Eye.
That explains the cat eye.
Yes, it's it's a useful symbol for my profession. I have eyes everywhere. If somebody needs something found out, if somebody needs a secret revealed,
Well,
I
maybe you
am
have
your
to ask one
man.
question. How well do you know of the Trollskull? No.
I know that it has been abandoned for a number of years. I know that it is rumoured to be haunted.
So you do not know about the previous owner of this place?
I know that the present owners are a Seskarath, a Hairy, a big, an Underscum, a Lord Reginald Rosebridge, a Nuri, and a Gimbal.
Yes.
But no, I'm afraid I moved into the area after it was abandoned. It is a fascinating place.
Well, we were I was quite surprised when we were told it was ours.
I mean, yes, I understand that you did a job and were paid in a tavern.
Yeah, I think that's what Seth said to us.
I have done a vast number of jobs myself for all sorts of people in various states of requirement, and never once have I been paid in a tavern.
I'm not that quite of a... I don't do a lot of paid jobs, except for my own occupation.
And what is your occupation, might I ask?
I'm a paladin.
Fascinating. And whom do you serve?
As in the deity?
Yes.
Soon, goddess of love and beauty.
Fabulous.
You seem to be taking the word fabulous quite often.
I'm finding most things to be excellent these days.
I mean, you are a detective, of course.
Information is most excellent.
Well,
Don't touch that.
I'm waiting for him to flick it off like a cat does. Fuck this, fuck that, fuck this in particular.
Puts the thing back down.
That is most expensive.
Well,
Picks thing next to it up. Is this expensive?
Vincent,
Not
maybe
as
you
expensive as the other thing, no.
If you've been here for a good amount of years, maybe you can help a certain situation.
And what might that be?
Well, as we were hired to take care of someone, they were kidnapped, and we managed to find them under the statue of the God Catcher. This is...
You can see that he's moved on to another notepad of paper and is rapidly writing down notes as you talk.
I was wondering, do you know of a cult known as the Hand of Nessus?
I can tell you I don't at present, but I can make it my duty to find out.
We was able to get some information, but not exactly the plot.
I
Yeah,
can certainly look into it for you. I'd say new neighbours, I will give you a discounted rate, 20 gold.
See how things go first. I'll give you the payment as soon as I can, since we're new here.
You are no doubt investing a lot in...
I'm not very common in this place. I'm technically a stranger in this place in my way of speaking. So it's Seth Croth here as well, so...
You are investing in a new establishment, I quite understand. I will not make it my priority, but should I find anything, I will be sure to let you know.
Yes. I would appreciate that. Maybe one day I'll pay you as I can. I believe with the Trollskull Manor here, there seems to be a tap room here. Potentially we might make us a tavern.
Then I am sure that I can find some way for you to pay me back in the future.
Well, I do have 2 garnets. It was from the eyes of the statue of Amadeus.
Let me have a look.
Asmodeus? Amadeus.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Let me have a look at those.
Yes, go ahead.
He takes one and holds it up to the light and looks through it with one eye. He throws the second one back to you and says, I will take this, and I will investigate this cult, and I will bring you the information as soon as I have it.
Okay. I'm assuming as long as you're being investigated, assuming the payment will become grander.
If it takes me too long, yes, but I assure you that I will find out something for this. And he slips it into the inside pocket of his suit.
Well, if you ever wish to visit, you're more welcome.
I will almost certainly take you up on that.
Well, come on, Seth Gruff. I think that's everyone we have met in the neighborhood. I think it's our time to now clean up the place.
Puts the thing down he was looking at. Once again, walks out. No, please or thank you. No, goodbye.
I bid you a farewell.
I will see you soon with a report.
Goodbye, and then let's head back into the map. I'm assuming Nuri is still at the with Vala.
I assume that Nuri is either...
What? Who was I with?
Nuri is either wandered up and down the alley or just returned back to the Trollskull Alley.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm going to say we will finish up with Gimbal.
Boy.
Gimbal has laid out a small summoning circle within his room with 10 gold pieces of charcoal, incense, and herbs that he's managed to acquire from Rochelle.
Yeah, it's a very haphazardly done setup. Anyone that's played Minecraft with mods think that kind of, yes, I have a cool thing, I'm going to try it.
And you spend about an hour chanting and setting up this small ritual, and just as Reginald and Seskarath return from their tour of Trollskull Alley, a pulse of magic floods through the house, and you can hear a from the den.
What on earth was that?
Gimbal,
I'm going to investigate.
what on earth was that?
It works!
It worked!
Yes, very, very, dusty professor, not nutty professor, absent-minded professor. I have summoned my familiar.
What is your familiar?
Well, as you guys come up to the stairs, you are greeted by a small crow.
Oh.
Best thing is, crows can mimic.
Oh, good.
There's my broken. Hi! Although more crow-like. Hi.
What is this? A crow?
Hi.
Sort of hops around.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
I'm
it's speaking.
actually taking control of it, so I'm currently sort of unconscious and half asleep. in the den. This crow's hopping around everyone's shoulder.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Assuming direct control.
Hi.
may I say, what is your name, little one? Petting at the crow.
Hi.
Hi? Is this just called hi?
Hi.
You see
Gimbal.
within the den, Gimbal is just kind of staring off into the distance.
Full on like 1,000-yard stare.
Can I roll something just to see what's just happened, like why he's in the distance?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, 17.
You get the feeling that he has cast a spell that allows him to see somewhere else.
I'm assuming the crow is that somewhere else.
With a 17, yes, you can work out that he is currently looking through the eyes of the crow.
Oh, I see. I see, Gimbal. That's an impressive magic you got there.
Yeah, I'll snap back and go, yeah. Just finished casting it. Oh, see yourself in third person. Oh, that's going to take some getting used to.
The crow
Are
just
you-
kind of looks at you, like, cocks its head to the side.
Pet's little bit. Oh, jeez. So, Gimbal, I see. Would you like
Moonin,
to
come here.
Wait, what? What do you call him?
Moonin.
Moonin.
Lands on your shoulder, Gimbal.
Is there anything would you like anything to eat or drink? You seem like you've took out your energy.
That'll be fun. A good night's sleep.
Well, to be honest with you, we need some food. We may have to go out shopping at one point.
Yeah, I need to check on Underscum. He didn't seem particularly happy of giving me a hand.
We'll go together. Maybe he would like to have something to eat as well.
Yes,
Me and Gimbal will go to see Underscum.
indeed. New magic trick to show him. He would be most impressed.
Knocks on the door of Underscum.
Oh, just a moment. Just a moment.
That's alright, take your time.
Open the door. Hi. Yes. How can I
How
help you,
is-
friend?
Well, how are you settling? Are you enjoying your new room?
I'm already settled in.
I
My room feels more like my cave again.
Ooh. Well, there's two things. I'm about to go out because it seems like we need to get some food, drink. You know, just to celebrate that we got a new house. And Gibble has a new magic. Surprise.
Oh, I always knew you would be a wise one.
Well, if you need any, is there anything you wish to have? I'll go and get it for you.
No. I'm fine. Thank you.
That's alright. Well, Gimbal, I'll let you with, and I'll wave goodbye and then head off out again. I asked, Saskarath and everyone else.
Underscum, a crow flaps and lands on your shoulder. Ha!
Oh. Hello there.
Yes,
Is your friend?
that's my familiar.
No.
I'll teach him to say a few more words. Crow's meant to be quite smart.
Car.
Should also point out it's a celestial crow, so it's got a bit of ooh about it.
You can tell it's smarter than the average crow. Lord Reginald, as you head downstairs to shout to Seskareth,
I've
you
already
can
said
just
it.
see sort of disappearing into his mouth like spaghetti, a rat's tail.
Huh. Well, at least we found a way to deal with vermins in here. Rodents in here, I meant. But Saskarath, I'm about to go to the market. Would you like any meat? Would you like me to get you any meat?
Kind of like takes his bag over to the bar and just kind of tips it out, and it's just got random assortment of like leg meat and arms and hands.
I'm assuming that you're all set, yes?
I should be good for some days. Picks
Well-
up one of the hands, bites the thumb off of it.
I would probably say, like, if you were to look at Reginald, that he's already thinking, like, this is going to be a good home. I am actually, like, he's, like, ready to, wanting to clean this up and make it actually run the home. He's already making plans, and he's not even, like, confused. He's like, I'm ready to have this house, because he never really had a full home.
And as Reginald heads out to the market to get some food, we are going to call a stop to this session. So thank you guys in the chat for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you guys in the game for playing and having hopefully some fun. If you guys in the chat haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button before you go. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, and it's a completely free way that you can support the channel. We're going to head on over to the end credits screen, where you can see that coming up tomorrow, Sean and I will be back on the Minecraft Monday server with some more modded Minecraft. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at enslaving zombie brains and putting them into jars with swords. What could possibly go wrong with that? Nothing. I don't see any flaws to the plan. On Tuesday night, Jeff, Sean, Shan and myself will be back on the high seas with more Tall Tale Tuesdays. This time we are looking at the fate of the Morning Star. The ferryman has a mission for us, which means we need to die to find out what he wants.
That one's a fun one. Enjoy that.
On Wednesday, we have a game of the Golden Tooth, where the Golden Tooth get to encounter another Genasi.
Another Genasi?
Another Genasi.
I'm mindless.
On Thursday, Jennifer over on the Angel Games Player channel is going to be playing some more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So tune in for that. On Friday, it is Sammy's Space Odysseus, the A-Team. Now that the B-Team's main campaign has been wrapped up and the finale is well and truly completed and we all survived, it is time for us to continue the A-Team's mission of hunting down the Shadow Marks and reassembling the Sword of Aradin.
Ooh.
And then next Sunday, tune in for Feeling the Rage of the Eternal Flame within the Clutches of the Cult. I couldn't remember what I'd called it there for a minute.
Oh boy.
The Clutches of the Cult crew have headed deep within Mount Hammerhast, a long-dormant volcano that has started to become steadily more active, and they have found evidence of the Eternal Flame cult within it. Now they face the true wrath of the new leader of the cult. Will they face this threat down, or will they be burnt to a cinder? Let's tune in and find out. I'm hoping not the second one, because I have a lot more plot for them, but we'll see how it goes. For now, guys, thank you so much. Is anybody else around this time of a Sunday night? Let's see if there's anyone to raid.
On my follow list, it's all quiet. You're the last one live.
I am going to say that we are going to send some love over towards Talvi online, who is currently playing Fallout 76. So, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button before you go, and go and say hello to Talvi. For now, thank you so much for watching, and farewell.